In this episode, we talk about a famous 1% of Outlaw Motorcycle Club saying, and it's the man makes the patch does not make the man. What do you think about that? We're gonna break it down, and I'm gonna let you know what I think. Big shout out to the Ghosts and the Ghost Sets. Welcome to Sose The Ghost TV, which is sponsored by Demons Row, the holy grail of MC culture. And today we talk about it. The man makes the patch doesn't make the man. And this is a very famous saying in outlaw motorcycle clubs, in all motorcycle clubs, because you have people that use the club as a crutch. Ask yourself, when you stepped into your club, did it become a better club because of you being involved with it, because of you being in it? Because there's so many people that use the club, their whole name, they got underwears what the club's name is. They can't stand alone as a man. And there's nothing wrong with being a diehard, loving your club, loving your brothers, but can you stand as a man alone? That's the main thing. Now I'm gonna tell you my personal journey, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. When I first left my club, I had to deal with a lot. I had to start loving my bike again. The politics, the stuff that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, being an outlaw. I'm the type of person, I don't do well with authority. So I literally had to like fall in love with my bike again. Like I didn't want to ride. There was a period where I just wasn't riding. I did rides for the show just to like talk and chop it up and show love to my community in that fashion for the channel. But as far as myself, doing it for the love, I had lost that love for a little bit. And when I went to events, let me know in the comments if you dealt with this, because I know brothers, good brothers, that left big diamond clubs, big 4 clubs, all kind of clubs. Them feeling naked, going to an event without their cut on, without their colors, it becomes part of you. And I can't lie, I had to get used to that. Like it was rough. Big shout out to my big brother Chief, he told me, you're in another space right now. You need to embrace that you're about the whole culture. And that was hard for me. You know, I wore my cut everywhere, and I was the type of person, like as a nomad, I was everywhere by myself. I had my cut on when I was with my brothers or by myself. And that's another thing, when it comes to the man making the patch, do you ride around with your cut on, or you always leaving it home and you only wear it when you're around your club brothers? And listen, it's better than some people that wear it and then somebody comes up to them and wants to take it and they let them take it. So it's way better to do that. If you're one of those people, save yourself the drama and leave it home. And there's a lot of people that do, and you gotta be real with yourself. Does this club work for you? There's a lot of different kind of clubs. So there's no reason why you should be jumping in too deep. And this is the problem with the prospect process of most clubs. I understand people want growth, people want them dues, that money. I mean, that's part of it. You know what I'm saying? Wanting people to be in your club and wanting your club to be so deep, you don't take the time to see if a person's even really about the life that they're gonna live. And it's not about being a tough guy, it's about the dedication. You know what I mean? Because everybody gets online and they wanna pump their chest up. I wanna do the opposite. So here's a situation that I hate that brothers do. And this is a perfect example of a man not making the patch making the man. You're at a clubhouse, you're at a bike event, whatever it may be. You got all your brothers with you. Somebody bumps into you, somebody does something it's small fry, it's not a disrespect. They're like, pardon me, whatever. You wanna be the tough guy and like say something and flex. I hate people that do that. I am the complete opposite. This is one pet peeve of mine. I take great pride in this. And I'm telling you, I have been in these situations before where I'm with like 30 to 50 brothers and somebody does something I didn't like and I just G-pass them. I don't even argue with them. Because I'm the type of person, like I keep it so true to myself. Forget keeping it real. I keep it so true to myself that I will not say something to you, because then what if I say something to you and then one of my brothers hears it? What? Sucker punches you or something? You know what I mean? So in those situations, I won't even say nothing to you. I'll let you slide. Now, if we're by ourselves and it's a one-to-one conversation, I'm gonna check you and I'm gonna let you know if I don't like something, because it's a fair exchange. I grew up dealing with that. I'm gonna tell you a funny story why I think like this. When I was a kid, my cousin went into this sneaker store called James Sneaker Store on 204th Street in the Bronx. He got into an argument with this kid. He punched this kid fell over the sneakers, everything. Funny story, right? not so funny, because that kid, his older brother, was from a block up the block, 209th, and they were super deep. And guess what? We had to run for a couple years everywhere we went because of that one action he took. So that's why I have the perspective I have. You stand as a man on your own. If you have a situation with a man, you handle it with that man. Don't involve, if he's in a club, don't involve his club. If you're in a diamond club and he's in a 99 or a smaller club, don't try to use that to flex. Be a man. Confront that man on a different note if it's really that serious. How many of you got a brother like that that thinks like that? I've had him before. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna tell you, yo bro, chill out, bro. Don't try to like pump your chest because we deep and you know, son is over here chilling. Like, I don't like that shit. So I wanna ask you, who are you when you take that patch off? Who are you when you take that cut off? Are you still you? Is it still the same energy? That's something that I had to learn, and I'm proud that I was able to do that. But now every man has to take that step. I know a lot of bros that's solid either way. Diamond Club members that they're the same person. Then you got the other dude, even when he don't have the cut on, he gotta have the support shirt, he gotta have the hat, he gotta have something to let you know that he's representing, because he can't stand on his own, or he doesn't feel cool enough if he doesn't have that crutch. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to support the roll, get your Ghost Savelli mask now. They're on www.demonsroll.com. I got another video where I talk about how outlaw bikers will use the get back whip on you if you do these things. It'll be linked above. And thank you for tuning in to Sose The Ghost TV, which is sponsored by Demons Row, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.